Good afternoon. This is Michael Sklar with your Certifiably Insane America report. Probably the last one I'll ever do. Basically because I watched Glenn Beck today. So I'm going to go into the absolutely neutral zone here. I watched Glenn Beck today. I watched the 9/12 movement and the Tea Party movement, what he was talking about. There was two points that I got out of that. The Leaf 5000 book or whatever that was, and that he recommended for reading. But he had a judge on recording, I think it was Jefferson, that when the people fear the government, that's tyranny. When the government fears the people, that's liberty. I found that to be the most poignant thing said about the Tea Party because it encompasses all the parties. It encompasses a cross-section of Americans, the Tea Party. And that's where they could put the fear back in the government with what was mentioned by the judge, the legislation of all the states taking their power away, and the ratification of an amendment to do so. And maybe it's time to do that, what this judge said on Glenn Beck's show last night and today, in its repeated form. I, as an American, who I'm really totally, in a blind mode. I'm going blind. I got macular degeneration. The one thing I see where the government's trying to put a fear in America, and where it almost corresponds with some biblical things in Revelation. What I see is this snake, governmental snake, just winding its way through the governmental tree, from the executive post to the legislative posts, right down to the courts, which legislate from the court also and not from the Constitution. The Constitution's being stepped on, and how are they doing it? With this snake, this winding snake that has 2/3 cloture, 666, the mark of the beast. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? Isn't it randomly funny? And I'm talking random. Is it random numbers or was it planned? Is it really just a self-fulfilled planning of the left? Because there's a 666 cloture on the right too. Maybe that 666 was the right was originally in Reagan's name. Because his name, all letters 666, Wilson, Reagan, But anyhow, the original 666, the first beast was Reagan. He gets wounded, right? And now we got the 666 in the legislature through a 2/3 cloture. 2/3, 666. And that's the beast. That's the market. And you can't buy or sell unless you have the mark of the beast. And what is the mark of the beast? It's in their head and in their hand. How they write their laws, and how they write their laws with their hands, and how they think them up in their heads with a 2/3 power majority, 666, to change a good law to a bad law if they want to. Or to any law they want to make it because they have ultimate beast power. All right, so the beast is in power in our country today. And the head of the beast is Obama. And they're putting the fear of government in the people. But see, the hand of God comes along in the people. See, and it picks up that snake by the nape of the neck, and then it takes it over to this little glass and milks it for all the venom it's got. Yes, we the people are going to milk this rotten snake going through our government right now for all the venom it's got, and we're going to put the fear of the hand of God back in this little snake's neck, and I'm going to throw it on the ground, and it's like, go and get me beneath my feet, because I'm going to tell you something, people of the United States of America. That's what we have to do, and that's what the Tea Party is all about. Putting the power of people back in the government, and believe me, there's more of us than there is of these little tiny senators and these little tiny congressmen and this little tiny president that we gave power to. And if we gave it to them, we could take it away from them and milk that. And I'm going to tell you, just because it's being spoken of right now, just like it was said on Glenn Beck, all right, that's what's going to get around. And that very speaking and building of this party, which is a consensus of all parties and the people, is going to put the fear of God back into this government. Right and left, and in the middle. So, whether I have to do another CIA report or not is nominal. I don't think I'm going to have to. I'm going to end it with this right now, and maybe I'll come back. Because I really feel that the people are going to come back, take the hand of God, and the people in the hand of God, and take that snake, and take it off the tree, and we're going to, personally, my kind of government would be kind of split. If we had 10 rows on each side, right and left, and like say 10 rows in the middle, right? So they got 30 rows, right? I wouldn't vote anybody in that didn't get past the 5th row, say the 5th column, on either side, and took up at least 30% of the seats in the middle. That would be the ultimate American government. Checked and balanced. Maybe we'll get the brains to do that, and maybe we'll do it right. So, this is Michael Sklar, live from Oak Park, in the neutral zone. And see ya someday soon. I don't know if I shut this off.
I think you have to click it again.